So again, another day of disappointments. Oh God, just never ends, right? So Andrew Yang, thanks for disappointing us, or at least us progressives, and endorsing Joe Biden, which is not even courageous or anything, because you're only endorsing him because you think he's going to be the presumptive nominee, not because like you actually believe in him. And plus, he doesn't support UBI, so it just doesn't really make sense. I did it, I thought you were stronger than that. I didn't think you would just, fall in line like a little sheep, but oh well. Then I'm just, the results yesterday obviously were not great. But honestly, I'm not even surprised. Like, America, that's just what they do. America just disappoints, okay? And yeah, I'm from here, but, it would be nice to, actually be proud to be from here. But you need to give us reasons to be proud. And America's not really doing that. So, to everyone who's not an American, who's watching from across the world, I'm sorry that this is going to happen again. Trump is going to get reelected, because why would people vote for a man with dementia over Trump? At least, I'm not going to vote for Trump, but at least like Trump can complete a sentence. And if they see him on the debate stage with Joe Biden, who doesn't even know where he is or what day it is, or he can't tell his wife and sister apart, why would they vote for him? Like, he's not doing well. So, no matter what, it looks like, you guys want Trump to be reelected. They would rather risk having Trump in office again more than give Bernie a chance. Someone who actually genuinely wants to help and give us a better life, but you're just too scared. I don't know. And that's not how change comes, by fear. You need to take a chance in life. Like, it's not just in politics, but just in life in general. You can't be scared and expect things to change. You need to take a risk. And I don't even think it's that big of a risk to, like Bernie. I'm so tired of being disappointed. Elizabeth Warren, disappointed us multiple times. Tulsi a couple times. Now Andrew Yang. Young people who didn't show up to vote. So the ones who did, you're awesome. The ones who didn't, why? Like, and America in general, it's like, the rest of the world is always laughing at America, and you just do not give us reasons to be proud. Yeah, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship or you're dating someone and you just give and give and give, and they just keep disappointing you. So it's like you can only do that for so long. So Bernie, I still believe in you, because he actually gives me something to believe in. Joe Biden doesn't, and people who are scared don't give me anything to believe in. Why am I going to believe in you if you're scared? Like, no, I'm sorry, you don't inspire me. I guess you guys really like the insurance companies, I don't know, rather than have Medicare for all. I don't know why that's so scary for you guys. Yeah, just so tired of just being disappointed. I just want to thank Lauren and Cameron from Love is Blind for just being the, light of this year so far. They are not disappointing. I love them so much, and if you haven't seen the show, you don't know you don't know what I'm talking about, obviously, but you need to watch it because they're amazing. So thank you for not being disappointing. And the people on that show, several of them have found their soulmates. They are doing great, they found their husband and wife. They've been married for over a year, and they took a chance. They took a chance on this weird show, and, oh my gosh, well, I'm going to fall in love with the wall, like over a wall. And they found their soulmate. So you have to take a chance in life. Whether it's your career or love or anything like that, you're not going to get rewarded by hiding, okay, and cowering in fear and not having courage. That's why I always wanted people to watch this movie, Where to Invade Next by Michael Moore. I posted some clips because it just shows you the potential of what we could have in America. Healthcare for all, paid vacations, free college, a country who actually cares about its citizens. But again and again, America keeps rejecting that. So thanks for proving me right again. I don't want to be right, but you guys do prove me right. Like, you know, you just try to have some hope in people, and then they just disappoint you. So it's like, why I'm gonna have hope now? I'm not, like, I believe in myself because I'm not scared. Like, I'm not. I just do what I want. And I follow my dreams, even though things might not be, you know, too sure. Like, I'm not cowering in fear, you know, because why would you want to live like that? Thank you, Lauren and Cameron, for not being disappointing. I love you. And Bernie, I still love you. I still support you. Thank you for being so inspiring. Thank you to everyone who has worked on his campaign, still is fighting for him. And I just want to give you all a big hug. And that's it.
Fine. Y'all have made your choice of a fading old man who stands in opposition to all of the things that young people and working class people have told you matter to them. As friend of the show Emma Vigeland tweeted, under a Biden presidency, in the unlikely event that he's able to defeat Trump, there will be no Medicare for all, no Green New Deal, no tuition-free college, no student loan forgiveness, no legal marijuana, no wealth tax, no end of the wars, no trade reform. Alternative. And by the way, if the corporatists lose again anyway, after we all suck it up and vote Joe, they're still going to blame us. Well, I'm, for one, not in the mood to play along. So if moderate voters are what you need to win, go ahead. Try to win with your moderate voters. Try to win while sticking your middle finger in the face of the Amazon and Walmart and Starbucks workers who sent in their $10 and $20 because they dared to believe in something better. Try to win while smearing the young people organizing for the Green New Deal as toxic. Try to win while insisting that Medicare for all is terrible and anyway we can't afford it. Maybe you should talk to some folks about whether they can afford the status quo.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. Tomorrow's Superstar Tuesday. All right, Chuck. Thank you very much.
All right. It's Chris, but anyway.
Chris. My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other Biden. I love this place. Look, what's not to like about Vermont? One of the things I'm proudest of is getting passed, getting moved, getting control of the Paris Climate Accord. I'm the guy that came back after meeting with Deng Xiaoping and making the case that I believe China would join if we put pressure on them. You had people like you had people like the former chairman and leader of the party in Germany. Go to Joe 30330. Watch what happened when those kids from Parkland came up to see me when I was vice president. They went and some of you covered it.
So Biden tells this story, or some version of it, a lot. He says that, you know, he went on this military trip and it was dangerous, but he wanted to go anywhere. And he goes to the Konar province of Afghanistan, and he hears about how this man had climbed down into a ravine to rescue a fallen soldier. And he comes back up and he doesn't want to get this medal because he feels so heartbroken that his fellow comrade has fallen. That's about 3 different really heroic war stories, all kind of pushed together into one anecdote.
Joe Biden has made all sorts of statements about his activism in the civil rights movement. Now, in the beginning of his career, he made similar statements that he's making today on the campaign trail, and then he got caught lying. And for a huge chunk of his political career, he stopped telling those lies.
This day, 30 years ago, Nelson Mandela walked out of prison and entered into discussions about apartheid. I had the great honor of meeting him. I had the great honor of being arrested with our UN ambassador on the streets of Soweto. The only African-American woman that ever been elected to the United States Senate. A whole range of people.
No,
my point
is
that's
not true. The other one is here.
Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night.